Who were you before the world told you who you were? Who were you before the world told you who you weren't? If money wasn't an issue, what would you be doing with your life? If you didn't need to do a particular thing to pay bills, but you could just do what made your heart happy, what would that thing be? You don't have to do it to pay bills. You don't have to do it to fund your lifestyle. You just do it because you want to. What is that thing? Drop it in the chat. Let me know. What is that thing deep down in your heart that if you aren't doing it, if you were doing it, you'd be happy? And if you are doing it right now, it brings you so much joy and fulfillment. And while you're leaving the comment, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Economics is the study of how individuals make decisions to maximize their well-being in the face of scarcity. And macroeconomics in particular studies how individuals make those decisions day by day. What to buy, what to sell, what price to buy, what price to sell, what goods or services can they bring to the marketplace. That thing that you love to do, that thing that you would be doing if money wasn't an issue, that's the good or service you can bring to the marketplace. That's your contribution to the world economy. That is your contribution to society, to your community. You can make someone else's life better by just tapping in to your uniqueness. You see, economics, again, is a study of how we make decisions in an environment of scarcity. The irony is you are scarcity. You're a scarce resource because that thing that you can do, no one else in the world can do it better. Now, that doesn't mean that someone else doesn't do it, but there's no one else that can do it like you can. No one else could dunk a basketball like Michael Jordan. No one else could host a talk show like Oprah Winfrey. No one else could make Muppets come alive like Jim Henson. And I could go on and on about individuals who picked that thing that made them happy. They shared it with the world. And even though there were other puppeteers, no one did it quite like Jim Henson. Although AI and robots are coming, they can't replace you unless you allow them to. That's what I believe, because you are a scarce resource. Now, your uniqueness, it might be the result of your nature, your nurture, or a bit of both. It could be the result of experiences. It could be the result of your genetics. But we all have a unique and amazing thing to share with the world. In a time of seeming scarcity, when climate change is wrecking crops and money is funneling to the top and being squeezed and extracted from the bottom, where it seems as though the natural resources that we need for life are shrinking. The truth is, the earth has more abundance than we could ever exhaust. And that is the same for you. You have more abundance than could ever be exhausted. And it's time that we all dig deep and tap into that abundance. Figure out what we can share with the world. And that can be your gateway to greater fulfillment, greater joy, and unlocking your purpose. In a previous video, I talked about the properties of gold that make it ideal for money. It's incorruptible, it's conductive, it's malleable, and it's beautiful. I would argue that all of those things describe you and myself. We're all inherently valuable, and there are no exceptions to this rule. Your spirit is incorruptible, it will never die. You're conductive. You know how if you come into a room with a bright smile, others are going to smile too. So energy, electricity can all be conducted through you. You've been through some things and you came out on the other side better for it because you're malleable. You learn how to adapt. And each and every one of us is a beautiful human being, rife with so much talent. So I challenge you today to take some quiet time and figure out what is that thing or those things that you can present to the world to make it a better place, and we'll all be better for it. If you like this type of content, If you like how economics, sociology, and history connect all of the current events and can help us pave a path forward in an era of almost unprecedented uncertainty, then you're in the right place. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care.